You keep sending these letters to the credit bureaus wondering why your letters are not working to remove your late payments or to remove the accounts that have late payments, and it's because of what you're sending. A 609 is not going to work, a 1681 is not going to work, a dispute letter template is not going to work, and neither is disputing online. And no, identity theft is not going to work. Okay, so this doesn't have to be rocket science. If you use the structure, you can remove them. So you have a couple different options. And this is the game changer, and this is the only thing that matters. The only legal proof for a late payment comes directly from the data furnisher in the way of a bank statement proving when you paid or did not pay. And someone actually posted a comment today saying that I, quote unquote, lost them because why would they just not give their, meaning the consumer, the company, the bank statement? Your job isn't to prove it. The creditor has the job of proving it, not you. And anything other than documented proof is hearsay. Anyone can create a statement stipulating the consumer paid late, and without this proof, there's no legal validation. In Cushman versus TransUnion 1997, congressional opinion was that credit bureaus cannot put the burden of proof on the consumer to verify. That's the entire point here. And they're not going to give you a copy of their protected financial data. It's really simple. So if you have a handful of late payments, like 1 to 5, not more than 3 listed consecutively, you can dispute them for correction, like 30 days and then on time, or 30, 60, on time, 30. And you're going to begin with the oldest late payment and state that you were not late on that specific date. And then you're going to go to the next late payment because, again, you only have one or two. If you only have one late payment to remove, round one will be I was not late. Round two will be missing notice of dispute, which we just talked about. And round three will be failure to legally verify or reporting of false information. Now, let's say that you have multiple late payments, like 5 or more, and 3 of them are listed consecutively. You have, unfortunately, you got no choice. You got to remove the whole account. We are going to begin with the oldest late payment and demand deletion. So you can follow the same steps as above, and you can also follow the process for removing a charge off, like going after the notice of dispute, the date last paid, the date last reported, etc. So in example number one, we have the oldest late payment. So you're going to say I was not late on date. And how to say it would be I was not late on date. Update this account to paid on time, never late for inaccuracy. But you have to remember that the entire point with factual based disputes is that you're using the facts to support your argument. And you always want to include the facts. Never use a dispute reason without including them. The facts exist on your credit report, and this is the reason it's called factual based disputes. And you have to also remember that there needs to be 30 days in between letter one and letter two. And you also want to use exhibits. So I always take a screenshot of the account and use that as an exhibit at the end of the letter before the identification. And this is referenced as exhibit A or exhibit B. Now, you do have a couple of options on how to write these letters, but I do have an app that I created specifically for this. It's called Stealth. So we have Letterify 180. We went over that yesterday. And we also have Stealth. Okay, so with Stealth, you can create your eOscar code letters. You can also write the bureaus, the creditors, the collectors. It allows you to use quick letters like the ones that are built in and then further customize them because it also comes with an editor in the browser. Or you can use edit in-app letters. So you would choose the type of letter, such as bureau letter, and then it's going to pull it up, such as an eOscar dispute letter or disputing your personal information or your inquiries, etc. And then you're going to include your accounts, and you can use the included dispute reasons. There's over 300 of them in there, or you can write your own. It's completely and totally up to you. But this puts your entire letter together. You can then go edit it here and then just directly print. Super, super, super simple. There's no other app out there or software that makes it as simple as a one-page dispute letter generator. So if you are having issues with your late payments, this app is definitely going to help you. Now, if you need help because you don't know what type of letter to choose, you don't know how to write it, you don't know how to write your dispute reasons, or you've been doing this and it's just not working, then we have the 35-day credit sweep purge, which is going to remove all your negative items. And this is for the holidays only. So it's all negative items, all 3 bureaus, and it's permanent deletions. So you don't have to worry about probably what's going on right now with your file where you're disputing stuff and it's either A, not coming off, or it's B, coming off and then going back on. So if you want to check that out, you can go to my740.com, that link that you're seeing right at the top of the screen. You can schedule a call with me and I will see if I can help. But make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow.